Stanford Solis, a member of the Wolastoqey First Nation, was 22 years old when he enlisted in the Canadian Armed Forces, and 28 when he died.
No, Uncle Stanford did not come home. Sadly, he had sustained according to what the military records say, a brain hemorrhage from a fall he had experienced.
Buried among hundreds of other soldiers at the Holten War Cemetery in the Netherlands, Solis has long been recognized for his service as a Canadian service member, but not as an Indigenous soldier until now.
It's important to be able to recognize the Indigenous contribution because a lot of people don't know and understand what they have done throughout our Canadian history.
A history where generations of Indigenous people have been mistreated and oppressed. After learning about the horrors of residential schools, a Dutch couple felt compelled to help.
We thought, well, we give them more attention here. And how can we do that? We do that through the soldiers.
Yvonne and Barry Swarthoff operate the only Canadian Legion branch in the Netherlands. Working with Veterans Affairs Canada, they created the Indigenous Legacy Project earlier this year.
You can imagine Holten has 1,394 graves. And then you have to search. Finally, we found 17 of them, but maybe there are more, but 17 at the moment who were First Nations.
In September, 13 of those soldiers were honored when a delegation of family and community members traveled to the grave sites.
This was really a First Nation ceremony, and we get goosebumps. Yeah.
Ottawa has committed to more trips as the project expands to identify Indigenous graves in military cemeteries across Europe.
I took a braid of sweetgrass from my home and I left it there at the foot of his headstone.
A special opportunity to honor Indigenous veterans while connecting them back to their culture and their home. Heather Yourex-West, Global News.